Hello, hello. It is Sarah and the man, the myth, the legend, Chad Morgan.
And yes, and Sarah
Woo!
back together again after a little bit of a break, but you know, we just pick up where we left off. Let's do this.
I love it. I love it. So today we are talking about something that's near and dear to my heart, which is the customer experience. It's going to touch on a couple of things that Chad, if you follow any of his social media posts, any of his blogs, his Facebook, you know that he is all about like people are not thinking about you, they're thinking about themselves. So, there was a stat that came out and it said that 46% of people would switch their OEM, the manufacturing brand like Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Toyota, if they felt like another brand could give them a better customer experience, right? A better customer experience, they would switch. It's almost 50% of people that you believe are loyal to your OEM because they would switch for not higher quality, all this stuff that you think. Half of them would switch just for a better customer experience. What do you think about that, Chad?
I mean, come on. Look at like do you guys I think I've talked about this, Sarah. You guys don't have Dutch Brothers coffee over there yet, do you?
No,
Okay,
no.
well, look into it over here. They're growing like crazy, and they have such an amazing customer experience. They'll come out to you, they'll make small talk with you. Everyone there is trained. They have music playing. Everyone has a conversation with you. Everyone's happy. Somehow they screen out all the duds and provide such a cool customer experience. And sometimes they'll put their coffee stands, and there's like two or three other coffee stands nearby that are empty, and there's lines of people waiting like 10-15 minutes just to go through a Dutch Brothers. The coffee's the same, I guarantee it. Their menu's getting pretty cool, but the customer experience is so solid. And look at anything that's memorable. You had a great customer experience, and it seems like it's getting even easier to stand out because so few are providing a great customer experience. I mean, I go into businesses all the time and I can't help but just analyze like the customer experience because it's all I think about. And I know you're the same way, but I'm like, man, I feel like I would make this so much better. Like these little tiny touches, the little things are the big things. And everyone's just trying to check boxes off to get people in and out. It's
Yeah,
bizarre.
absolutely. I mean, I even am amazed when there's registers open with people checking people out and you can just walk up and talk to the person. So I feel like our bar as society right now is just going lower and lower in what you expect as a customer. And the ability to wow your customer is just becoming so easy. Just taking time to say thank you or taking time to acknowledge the person is there and they exist. No wonder that people are craving that. It's almost like that human interaction and something that makes them feel good about themselves. You also see an increase in like people wanting to support small business because some of these small businesses are giving an experience, right, that they're not getting in these bigger corporations.
It isn't even that hard to stand out anymore, to be honest with you, because so few people are thinking that way, of how to make things a little bit better or more convenient, putting themselves in the customer's shoes and thinking about what they would want out of the experience. Like so few are doing that it's easy to stand out. It doesn't take much really right now.
So what kinds of things can we add to just general? Because I know we have a lot of people that use Quickpage for automotive, but we have people that use Quickpage for other things. And I believe that every single avenue, anything you're selling or anything that you're having the person buy into, can be increased with video. What do you think is the best video to get out there to increase number one, customer experience, not increase your sales, your show rate, that the customer would walk away and go, wow, that is somebody
Well,
that I feel great, gave me a great experience.
first of all, video on its own just stands out in general, but I do have one that I think is really strong. But video in general, because it's perceived on the customer perceives that as taking a lot of extra time and work when really, of course, QuickPage makes it easy and quick. But in their mind, no one's doing that, and it's quite a production to deliver a video. So just doing a video and putting your face in front of them is super strong. They will appreciate that. They want to know who they're coming in to do business with, which leads me to, I think, one of my favorite Quickpage videos, and that's that first introduction. And you could even, I mean, this wouldn't take that long, but I mean, just finding people that will do these little things, it seems to be a rare thing. But if you just went out in front of your dealership with your phone and you made a video saying, "Hey, Sarah, I am just super excited to see you today at 2 o'clock. I want to let you know that if you're going to want to turn at that flagpole there and come in, there should be a parking spot right here. And at 2 o'clock, I might even be around this area. But if not, let me walk you inside and show you where I'm sitting down and where you can maybe be able to find me." I mean, that alone is so huge. Imagine like that takes 30 seconds. And what a great experience that would be. Like you're taking they have some ideas of what it's going to be like there at the dealership, or past experiences they're referencing in their memory bank of horrible experiences at the dealership, and you've just provided them a really great way to start the interaction with you.
I would be blown away. I work with Quickpage. I work with companies all over the country. If somebody did that for me, my anxiety starts when I know that I have to get a new car. And so, like a lot of people, their anxiety starts with knowing they need to replace a vehicle. And it only increases as they look at prices, they look at options, they look at dealerships. And now their anxiety is increasing because they know they actually have to go to this dealership. Holy cow, if you sent me a video just letting me know what you looked like, where to park, where to come in. People do not live at the dealership like you do. You are probably there 70 hours a week, 80 hours a week, some people. So you could close your eyes and walk into the dealership. But for somebody to know those three things, who you are, where to park, where to come in and find you, there is nothing that takes stress off. I would come in already in love with you. I'd probably give you a hug because I'd be so excited that I didn't have those variables to add to all the other variables of a car purchase.
How easy is that? If you really think about it, you could do that in 30 seconds. You really could. You could do that in 30 seconds.
30
Right?
seconds.
This doesn't take a lot of work here, but you're instantly they're going to come in, they're going to feel as if even that little tiny video, as if they know you a little bit, right? They're going to feel comfortable. Like you said, they're going to come in with a little bit less anxiety. That's improving the customer experience. You're taking some of the guesswork out. That that might be just enough. Like they have enough going on during their day. They're thinking about going to the dealership. They might be thinking like, I have no idea what I'm going to do next when I get there. Where do I go? What do I do? Who do I ask for? I don't even know the person. I haven't seen them. I've got a name and an email. But now you're showing your face, you're conveying your personality, you're setting their mind at ease. You're taking away some of the guessing some of the decision making they might have to make, or maybe it seems overwhelming to them. And they're able just to come in, pull into that spot and come in and see you and recognize you and already have a bit of a rapport. It's going to change the way you do that sale too. It's going to feel a little bit different than just having to build a cold rapport from just scratch. You've already got a little bit going,
Mm-hmm.
even if it is one,
Yeah. To build rapport and build trust with the customer is everything. And I feel like we focus so much on it. We have sales meetings that go over how to build trust and rapport, how to build trust and rapport. And it always starts when they enter the dealership. You can already have that pre-done, have that trust and rapport before they come in, so that when they come in, now you have a relaxed customer, you have a customer excited to see you, and it flips the script. And all of a sudden, that 92% that we talked about at the beginning, where they said that the better customer experience, 92% of them think that that's how they're going to grow their business, right? That's how they're going to be successful in the long term. In automotive, that customer experience has already improved, and they haven't even walked through your dealership. They're still on their way, and already they've had a better customer experience.
Yeah, and we're at the beginning of this whole video thing. Like people are waking up to the power of video, and at this moment in time, you really don't have to put that much into it, but eventually everyone's going to have to step up their video game. Mark my word. What's the date? What's the time? Put it down. You're going to have to step up your video game. You're going to be forced to. You're going to look around, everyone's going to be doing video, and you're going to be the one that's not doing video. everyone's going to be providing that level of customer experience and they're going to expect it. At that point, we can talk about some advanced moves here, because I think everyone personally should have a little, if you're a sales rep, have like a little 90-second video talking about a little bit about your background and how you got into car sales. You're going to want to make that positive, not that you couldn't find any other job or anything like that, but, you know, make it like, hey, I wanted to help people. I didn't know I would love car sales so much, and I love car sales, and I can't wait to help you find your perfect vehicle. But talk about a little bit of background, maybe your family or hobbies or, you know, whatever, just a little bit to give depth of character. Because, I mean, if you look at all the movies that you like or dislike, it usually had to do with, well, I didn't care if that person died or not because I wasn't emotionally, like I had nothing to work with. I didn't know any of their background. I didn't care about them. Well, make your customer care about you, show your personality, you know, point to another video, advanced stuff. I know it's crazy to make a 90-second video talking a little bit about yourself and how you got into car sales, but I mean, that would instantly set you apart, like head and shoulders above everyone else. And you could easily point to it, you know, on that first video, like, hey, by the way, can't wait to see you at 2 o'clock. Blah, blah, blah. Come park here. Come see me. Say hi to the receptions. Hey, how's it going? And, you know, if you get some time, I made a little 90-second video, just next video down, just click it, a little bit about me and why I got into car sales and why I love car sales. So those are, it's raining so hard here right now.
I,
This is,
I,
yeah.
I love it. I hope
Anyway,
you stay dry. So essentially, last three things in my thought from what you just said, and I think it is super, super important. A video can convey something that nothing else can. It can, number one, show that you enjoy what you do, because everybody wants to buy from somebody who is enjoying and will also enjoy that experience, right? They enjoy working with people, so they're going to come and enjoy me as a customer, and they know what they're talking about. And I think video can convey all those three things: a love for what you do, a love for people, and a knowledge of your product. And that's the person that I want to buy my next car from, my next big purchase, no matter what that is.
yeah, I mean, we've all heard this said before, people want to do business with a person, not a business. So if you can humanize the, you know, the experience with your personality, your confidence, you know, just be yourself and people will fall in love with you. You'll stand out big time and you're going to make more sales. And it's really the shortcut. Hands down, it's the shortcut. You know, once you get over any fears you have of being on video, this is the shortcut and you'll find success with it within day one.
Everybody
Right.
loves success on day one.
Mhm.
Okay. Have an awesome day, and we will talk to you next time. Bye bye.